Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what the theme is for you this week. What does Aquarius need to know? Health. The theme for the week for you is health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Now, obviously, health is a broad term, right? We could be talking about mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, but on this card it specifically says physical health. Now, disclaimer, right? I am not a medical professional. So if you're having an issue, especially a health crisis, go seek some medical professional advice. But with that being said, if you're not feeling mentally well, guess what? Your body is not going to feel well. If you're not feeling emotionally well, guess what? Your body's not. Your body is a good pendulum, right? It is a good thing to ask for advice. Like your physical body will give you signs of, hey, something's wrong, ding, 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 or something's good, something's right, right? Right? Like if you're not getting as much headaches as you used to, or if you're feeling like you're sleeping better, or if you're feeling like just like you could run a mile, then guess what? What you're doing is working and it feels good. So keep doing that, because it could be the opposite of that. But you are honoring it. So I know that because this is a theme. So you are paying more attention to your physical body. Like, hey, body, what do you need? And this is like the literal stuff, like the literal stuff, the stuff that we hear all the time. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough vitamins? Are you getting enough fiber? Whatever is healthy for you is not going to be healthy for me, and it's not going to be healthy for the person next to you. So you got to listen to your body. And you're starting to listen to your body more and more. And you're starting to make that a priority of, okay, I got to take care of myself. I'm not going to be here forever. I'd like to make that last as long as possible. So I think that you're starting to become more aware of that. Now let's see what the challenge is. Intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. Now, what's a part of your physical health? Your mind, your brain. Maybe you're realizing, God, I just doom scrolled for 2 hours. Maybe I need to start doing something that's a little bit more, stimulating for the mind. And I'm not going to sit like a couch potato, and not move around because I'm doom scrolling on the phone. Maybe I'm going to go for a walk. This is about getting more knowledge. What is your body doing? Why is it doing the things that it's doing, right? This is a challenge. I mean, we could take this literal. Like maybe you just don't feel that smart this week. You feel like I could use a class or a webinar, or I could use a trip to the library. I'm feeling like, because I'm getting the sense of like not boredom, but just feeling like you're not living to your full potential. And that's why you're looking at your physical body. Like, what can I do? Also, I got sidetracked by my guides here. Flexibility. Someone's watching right now is literally thinking like, what can I do? Maybe I should stretch in the morning. Maybe I should do yoga in the morning. Tai Chi, Qigong. I'm getting like a sense of like wanting to physically move the body to get the intelligence flowing, to get the knowledge flowing, to get things, more, free, more fluid. I'm also getting that maybe someone's struggling with finding an answer. Again, seek medical professional advice. I am not, that's not me. Okay. But maybe there's like getting an answer for a health issue or problem, or just maybe it's maybe it's not an issue or problem. Maybe it's just getting more education on it. Like, okay, I know I want to have more stamina, but I'm not sure how to get there. Let me go to a gym and maybe talk to a coach and see what I can do to increase my stamina, right? Let me ask that friend that runs 5 miles a day, hey, how'd you get to that? Because I kind of want to get there. And they're going to be like, hey, well, you need to start slow, right? Or you need to listen to your body. And they're going to give you some tips and tricks. I'm getting a sense of like, it's been a challenge because you haven't had the right tips and tricks on what to do. Tips and tricks. I said trips. So maybe taking a trip, maybe going to a spa day, right? Taking that mental health break or physical health break, because also a spa day will be good for the body, right? Getting a massage, getting a mud bath, whatever. If you can't afford any of that, if money's a little tight, guess what? Go sit next to a tree, right? Go into nature. Nature's free for the most part. But if you go to like a state park, it's free. Sometimes there's primitive campsites too that are free. Actually, 99% of the time, primitive campsites are free because it's primitive. So anyway, you get what I'm saying. Okay, get more education on it. Get more information. Do your research. Study. Ask around. Look around. What do you need as far as information goes when it comes to you honoring your physical vessel more? Paying attention to your body more. All right? Understanding what the natural rhythm and cycles are of your body. Maybe you're a woman and you're trying to understand, why am I going through some cycles changing? Well, let me back up because I got a phone call, so I got distracted. Let me look into why my menstrual cycle is changing or why I'm going through these physical changes. Maybe not a woman. It doesn't matter. Gender. Why are you going through physical changes as a person, right? Maybe you're looking at that. Well, you are getting older, right? Maybe you're going into your 30s or your 40s or your 50s and things are changing. Maybe getting more information on, okay, can I still drink this much caffeine? Can I still drink this much alcohol and not have a 7-day hangover, right? Like, just looking at all that. Can I still run on only 5 hours of sleep because I want to work 12-hour shifts? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not, Aquarius, right? Can I still sit on the couch every day, all day? Or should I go find a hobby? Should I do something? Maybe you're retired and it's like, I can't just do nothing. Like, go find a part-time job. Go volunteer somewhere. Go do something that's scheduled, right? Okay, let's see. Aquarius. I'm moving to the tarot here because we're 7 minutes in. I didn't mean for this reading to get so long, but like, yeah, look, again, information. Again, you have the student archetype. So I'm taking this literal. Someone wants to go, just go attend a class. Again, maybe it's something like yoga. Go attend a group of people. See what you need. Stop lying to yourself also. There's something here about, okay, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm all good. No, you're not. You're not all good if you're getting headaches every day. You're not all good if your lower back is in constant pain. You're not all good if your feet are swelling. You know what I mean? Red flags. The body's telling you something. You're not all good if you're snapping. Well, you might have a high, tolerance for pain, Aquarius, but there might be a reason why you're snapping. It's not good if you're having heart palpitations all the time, right? If you have high blood pressure. No, these are not good things. These are not okay things. It's not that you don't know that it's not good. You know that it's not good. It's just either you think you don't have the time to invest in it, or you can't change something up in your routine, or in your whatever. You get what I'm saying, okay? There's a lot of information that you have not accessed yet. There's a lot of things to uncover. The High Priestess. There are deeper things happening, so that you have to ask yourself deeper questions. You have to really dig deep for these answers. Like, this is you being cranky here with this 5 of Swords and this 3 of Swords. It's telling me. I think someone's tired of just not getting the right answers. But I'm going to say it. I know this is just a YouTube channel. So I'll say it a third time. I'm not a medical professional. But what the cards are telling me is that you're looking for an answer to a health thing. You have to look deeper, because this is like a subtle health issue, or it's not obvious. This could be like a chronic illness, right? Or this could be like you don't have scratches. You don't have physical signs of it, but you do have physical symptoms, if that makes sense. Somebody watching right now is dealing with that. Well, then maybe it's a neurological thing, right? Like maybe it's a gastro thing, right? These are things that you're not going to see on the surface level. Your skin's not going to show it. Your bones aren't going to show it. It's not going to be something that you get an x-ray for. This is going to be something that you need more information. You need blood work or something along those lines, okay? Echocardiogram or you know what I mean. because this is a sneaky. I can't think of the word right now, man. I am really struggling with words. It's gonna be a rough 7 years with Uranus and Gemini. Let me tell you, for my chart. Hold on. I just sat here for like 3 minutes, still trying to think of the word. It's flying under the radar. This symptom is flying under the radar, or this diagnosis. I don't want to use that word, but that's the word that I'm gonna say. Okay. Trying not to be scared of what I say on YouTube, but anyway, the Emperor again. Guidance. You need guidance. You need to seek an answer from someone who knows what the hell they're talking about with the Emperor. That's where you're going to get an answer. Maybe this has got to do with insomnia, having really, really bad nightmares. Maybe you need a sleep study, right? Maybe you need a sleep study. Maybe you need to try a new routine at nighttime. You know, I knew somebody who was struggling so hard to sleep, and they started doing things like taking melatonin and drinking sleepy time tea. And after like months of doing it, they're like, oh my God, it's not working. And they just stopped doing it. They just stopped trying things. And guess what? They fell asleep. Because that period of them not sleeping was only like temporary. And they were treating it like a long-term problem. And they didn't realize that taking all that melatonin and trying to force themselves to sleep was actually making it worse. Instead of just going back to trying to be natural. And I'll tell you, same thing happened to me. I was taking, oh geez. What's that? This was back in 2020. I was having terrible heartburn. Like I could not sleep. I couldn't eat. Even drinking water was giving me heartburn. At first I was like, oh my God, am I pregnant? Because usually that's one of the signs for me, but I wasn't. I had an upper endoscopy done. Like they couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong with me. So they put me on like that extra strength omeprazole, right? And I did that for an entire year. For an entire year, I was struggling with really, really bad heartburn. I did the same thing. I was like, you know what? Because I got it as a sign over and over again from Spirit. Of course, I was ignoring it. I stopped taking omeprazole. I just, cold turkey, I stopped. Within a week, my heartburn went away. Sometimes trying to cure the illness is actually making the illness worse. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, that's not for everybody, okay? Obviously. But I'm just saying, okay? Sometimes we're thinking that this is a chronic long-term thing when it was just a temporary thing. Sometimes. Again, Hierophant, Emperor, go get an answer from somebody who knows what they're talking about. Okay? This could be counseling. This could be therapy. This could be an MD, a nurse practitioner, whatever, gynecologist, whatever. Okay? Yeah. It's going to require some patience. It's going to require effort. It's going to require time to get the answer, but you're going to get the answer. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. I'm telling you, it's just something's really not healthy. It's to the point where it's turning you into a miserable person who's constantly in pain or who's constantly just struggling. Your relationships are struggling now. Yeah. You need to smooth things out this week. Focus on getting the truth. Focus on getting answers. Really invest the time in that this week, okay? Because it's just going to get rougher. And you're at the point that if you finally start working on that, what you're leaving behind could have gotten worse. So just try to move forward. Try not to get hung up on how things used to work as far as your health goes. You need to start looking at, okay, what's going to work for me in the future. All right? I hope this helped. I truly do. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.